Folks, my name's Rick and this is Ragtime, and welcome to another episode of What the Hell Is He Doing Today? Well, it's that time of the year, motorcycle time. So we're doing garage edition and it's time to move everything around. Summertime is when I basically donate my garage to motorcycles. So I've got two in here now. These two bikes are not going to go on the road right away. I'm actually going to pull them out, give them a quick wash, and they're going to go into the storage. And the reason being is the two bikes that are in storage are going to come out here and they're going to get washed as well. Those are going to go on the road first. These two typically go on the road later in the season. Last year, the two big bikes didn't go on the road at all, and that was because of my surgery. There was no sense, there's no way I was going to be able to ride a big motorcycle. So this year I'm going to test it out and see how it goes. If it doesn't work out well, I guess I'll be moving on to a trike or something. Anyway, so we're going to do that, so come on and check it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to take you on over into here, and I'll show you what we're up against with. So there's my big bike there. This is my former office back in my tech days, and it's now a motorcycle storage area, and there's Chris's bike. So I'll get mine out first, and then I have to move stuff around to be able to back this one out and get it out here. And believe it or not, there's a third motorcycle buried in there. So that's our task here shortly. On these two bikes, we can just move this one out. He should be fine. This one I need to put some air in the front tire, and this one has a dead battery. I know that from last season. I didn't want to spend the $130 or whatever it is for a new battery. That was probably last year's prices. This year's is probably $230. So let's get the little Sportster out of here, and then we'll put some air in this tire, and we'll get this one off the rack as well. Lucky 8 Ball, what does it say? It's time to go riding soon. Okay, both these machines are very dirty. I don't think I'm actually going to start them today. Not these ones. Maybe not any of them. These little jump packs are handy as hell, but this particular one, Type S, it's good for one jump. That's it. That's all you get out of it. Ask me how I know, because I was driving that thing around last year with a dead battery in it. It's not like I didn't ride last year. I did ride before surgery. I rode as much as I could until June. I rode this thing a lot. I was able to before surgery. The biggest thing I was dealing with was some immobility, but a lot of pain. So the surgery was mostly about to alleviate pain, which it's done a fairly good job at. I mean, it's still not 100%, and I want to get off a side topic. But anyway, that's why I didn't ride a lot last year, and why only the other two bikes were on the road. Okay, so time for number 2. Okay, those two things are done. I'm going to take a brief little respite, and then I'm going to come back and do the bike swap. Okay, folks, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move these bikes around. Oh, this thing is so much lighter. Wow. Whew, that was a workout. Okay, folks, that's the last bike to be moved. I just did a quick wash on those two big bikes. Now I've got to do a service on, well, I've got to drain the fuel out of both of them, and I'm going to start with Chris's bike. I'll drain the fuel out of that and make sure the battery's charged up, all that sort of stuff. And then once I get hers done, I'll pull it off the rack, put mine up on the rack, and do the same thing. Then we'll start them both, and that'll tell me if I still hear that noise that I heard last year before I parked it. It wasn't anything significant, but it was enough to make me think, I don't like it. So if it sounds okay, I'll take it down and have my mechanic check it out for sure. So anyway, thanks so much, I appreciate it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.